Vienna, Austria, Avalanche, and from Dresden in Germany, Shooter Schulz. Together, they are blown up.
The big man is in there! The Avalanche! Shooter is out!
Look at the Avalanche! Look at the power of this! Look at the
Today's guest is massive Jurn Simmons right here in the Central Park of New York City. 4 boys in the Big Apple and a dozen of donuts. This is Blown Up. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome everybody. This is episode 19 of Blown Up, your wrestling podcast. My name is Robert Dreisker, aka Avalanche, and with me, the return from the dead, Shooter Schulz. Hey Felix, how are you?
Hello Robert, very nice to be back from the dead. And also back from New York City, where I was brought to the dead, so to say, because I had a wonderful time there, but also I brought back a nice, I think it's pronounced pneumonia? Like the thing for the lungs. Yeah.
The thing for the lungs?
Well, let's not talk about medical terms here. We have other stuff to discuss. Robert, how was your time back in Germany?
Well, especially because it's Austria, but
Shit.
yeah, happens. It was, to be honest, it was a little bit rough because I decided not to take off any days. So I returned home at Tuesday morning, and yeah.
Went to work.
No, I didn't go to work like directly, but the day after.
That's
and
terrible.
that was a really bad decision. So it took me like 4 days or something to get used to normal life again. So I should have taken the time off, but I think I mentioned this before, that I just try to save up as many holiday days to like to take off for wrestling. So I can be tired at work as well. That works just fine.
Doesn't matter if like the what's the word, administration of the whole region doesn't work well because you're tired. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had the same thing though. We had the flight on Monday, both. I flew to Frankfurt, then took the train back to Dresden. Then, because there were some constructions, I had to take a bus to Freital, and then walk a little back home, and like I was here at noon. But like just walking there and looking at all those disgusting Freital people doing their normal daily stuff, and you just come from New York and have such a long trip after you. That was rough in that moment, I have to say. And also then I went to bed at 4 just to like take a nap, and woke up the next day at 8 in the morning.
I'm curious to ask what's regular Freitaler stuff that people do, and I also want to make a bad joke about raising your right hand, but I guess many people wouldn't really get it if they don't know the region of Freital.
So let's explain that in this wonderful podcast. Freital, ladies and gentlemen, is the region where I live at the moment. It's in eastern Germany, and it's beautiful. Like it has beautiful surroundings at least, and hills and nature and so. But also Freital is sadly famous for its, let's call it, Nazi problematic, because there are many unemployed here and assholes. Long story short.
Yep. Thanks for the summary.
Yeah, so back to the important topic. And
speaking of assholes.
Oh, Jesus. Our guest today. No.
I'm sorry.
So, what was your bridge here?
I was just throwing shit against the wall, and you have to work with it.
Nice. Excuse me. Yeah, like speaking of assholes, we were in New York City, a town not maybe filled with them, but at least there are some here and there, people that scream racial slurs to other people at the phone in Taco Bell, for example, and shit like this. And in New York City, we had time to tape a wonderful interview with a wonderful guest, I think.
Yeah, we had time. We took some time off at the famous Central Park, and where we sat down with Jurn Simmons, the marquee player, and we had a little chat about our stay in the US, basically, and I think it turned out quite interesting.
Yes, we sat there, ate some donuts, just like 3 boys in the Big Apple having a good time.
And there's also a Sebastian Hollmichel cameo.
Yeah, 4 boys in the Big Apple having a good time.
Brand new start of it in old New York.
All right, so we're sitting here in Central Park.
New York City,
Birds are
bitch.
singing.
Yeah, we are in Central Park, New York City. It's the first time I've ever been here. Have you been to Central Park before? You were in New York 15 years ago or something, right?
15 years ago, I was here.
I was here 5 years ago.
Really?
For what?
Yeah, we traveled to the States for WrestleMania 30
Okay.
to New Orleans, and we also had a couple of days in New York.
Okay.
So that's where I was here the
who's we?
first time. Me is we is me, Rainer Ringer,
the
and
big
my
hoss.
cousin.
Ah,
and-
okay, yeah.
And my ex-girlfriend.
I met him on Thursday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy who looks like me with blonde hair.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. I was just like, hey, this is my cousin. I was like,
Yep.
Yep. It looks exactly like Bethel's cousin.
Yeah. But I like Central Park here because it's a little bit of kind of nature-y.
Yeah.
But still, you have
it's
to-
probably the only part in New York that's kind of nation.
Yeah.
I have to say, I hate New York.
What about New York do you hate?
It's too busy, dude. Like I don't know. I'm a country boy, I guess.
Okay.
You know, I grew up in a really small, crappy town with like 2,000 people. So something like New York, it's not overwhelming, but it's just annoying. There's too many people everywhere. It's busy every time. I got to my hotel room on Thursday at like 4 p.m. Right? And then I was like, oh, all right, the hotel room's nice. And then I heard a police siren, and then it didn't stop for like 2 hours.
Oh, fuck.
That's why how I woke up, like, when was it, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Just to police sirens from 5 o'clock in the morning on for 3-4 hours straight. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, dude.
How big is your hotel room? Because that's one thing I don't like about New York. That everything is so so small, and especially for a big guy, and you're a big guy as well.
Yeah.
That's super annoying.
Dude, because I went to America a couple of years ago, right? Like to train with Kendrick in California, and that's the thing that stood out to me back then as well. Is
Yeah.
that everything's small.
Yeah.
Because now at least in the shower I could stand up. When I was in California, I had to bend down.
Yeah.
So it was the worst, dude. But yeah, I guess the room is decently sized. It's supposed to be for 2 people, but we're 3 people in there because Shooter had to crash on the floor.
Yeah. I sleep on the floor for 3 nights now.
Yeah.
It works fine.
Tonight it will be your first night in the bed.
An actual
so.
pet in America
Yes.
since 15 years.
Woo! But yeah, I think it's the size is fine. You know, it's kind of what you expect from a hotel room for 2 people.
But it's like an old school hotel room, right? It feels like they didn't take care of it very well.
Oh no.
Oh. So we're in the Holiday Inn, and the room itself is really fine. But
Yeah.
there's
What
just
floor are you guys in?
floor 36.
How many are there?
50.
Yeah, right.
We're right on top because
Oh yeah, because
Taz's room
Taz was all the way to the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So and there's 2 twin beds in there.
Yeah.
Is it twin beds or big size beds?
Yeah.
But there's not if you're standing between those,
By the way, just a joke. Chasing a squirrel. New York City.
Hey, it's Central Park, baby.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
So, when you're standing between those beds,
Yeah.
you're basically filling up
The rest
all
of the
what's left from the room.
room? Yeah.
And I personally, I'm a guy, I can't stand being in a hotel room. Like, I get Lagerkoller is the German word for it, whatever the English word is. Like, I just have
You
to get out.
claustrophobic?
I'm not claustrophobic, more like it's... Lagerkoller is what you call it when you're like in jail too long, I guess.
Okay.
It's just the same, and
just-
there's nothing to focus on, I guess, too.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just don't like to be in a room, or especially a small room, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, okay, I feel you. Another thing, though, like, okay, because you said you had, like, twin-sized beds or whatever?
Yeah.
The beds are hella small. Like, it's...
That's true.
I know that, like, for Dutch standards, I'm average height, right?
Yeah.
So, which is for worldly standards, is tall. You know, because I never considered myself tall because I have a brother that's, like, 6'5", and always towered over me. And now I'm, like, 6'2". Like, in wrestling, I'm 6'3" because it's fake. But
Do you wear lifts?
no, I used to, but then I broke my ankle.
Oh.
I don't know if it's because of the lifts, but like afterwards I was like, might as well take him out.
Yeah, don't take the risk. No.
Yeah.
I got to quote Rip Rogers here. He said, if you wear lifts, you're gonna lose on agility.
I don't know. I'm still pretty agile.
I mean, it depends on how
I guess
high
also-
the lifts are.
Yeah. I had like 1-inch lifts, so whatever.
Get to the 6'3".
Yeah, the magical number, baby. But no, like so I'm like 6'2", but like my feet are sticking out of the bed.
Also, I was lying on your bed yesterday when you were at that show.
Yeah.
It's very small because I didn't want to lie on the floor when nobody's in the bed.
Yeah.
What show have you been to?
So he did the WXW show on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then, so today's Saturday, and yesterday I did the WWN Super Show because Lucky and Bobby got hurt, unfortunately. So me and AJ had to replace him and do like the 6-man tag, where it was me, AJ, and Marius against Joe Gacy, Eddie Kingston, and Shane Strickland, which was super fun. I really enjoyed that. And then I did another show yesterday at midnight for Black Craft Wrestling.
When was your match? Like what time?
The show started at like 12:30. We were the second match.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we were like at 12. Yeah, 12:45, 12:50 or something, because they were on a very tight schedule and all the times had to be cut down. So the first match was like this death match where the ropes were replaced by chains, but the match was 5 minutes. So yeah.
Wow.
So, but yeah, we had a tag team title match with 5 teams, and we had 5 minutes as well. So
Jesus.
we just brawled.
For the Black Craft World Tag Team Championship?
Yeah.
Who are the other teams? Somebody you know or knew before?
Yeah, there were Dave Christ and Jay Chris.
Oh, okay.
Right, like
Chris?
the Chris. No, but like Dave had done WXW before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else was there? Like, I think a team called like Butcher and the Blade.
You should
Who were like
you should definitely check them out when they've been in WXW, because there's hilarious commentary by
Walter.
from Walter and Christian Jacoby. Just check it out. I think it has to be on WXW now.
I think they cut that commentary out.
No, they didn't.
That's perfect.
Yeah. But then it was like Butcher and the Blade was a team, I think. I don't remember what their singles names were. And then 2 other teams I don't necessarily remember. Like, dude, there were so many people on that show. Like, leading up to the show, I was just shaking hands the entire time, and like I don't remember anybody's name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've shaken so many hands this weekend. It's crazy. So yeah, those are the shows I've done. Battle.
What shows have you done, Battle?
Yeah.
I did the WXW show as well on Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thursday.
Okay, let's establish it. We all did the WCW show.
Well, you shouldn't ask me if you don't want a
It was
correct
you against
and
Darby
full
Allin,
answer.
right?
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
you wrestled Darby Allin.
I wrestled Darby Allin.
How was that?
I think it was good for
What it was?
and for the circumstances.
Yeah,
Because time schedule was really tight.
yeah. That's like I feel that way about me and AJ versus LAX as well. Like it could have been better, but like we had more time to do the match on the show than we had to actually call it beforehand.
Yeah.
So for considering how tight of a schedule we were as far as with time, I think it went really well. Like I was really happy with it. I know AJ was a little down about it later, but it's
AJ.
yeah. I mean, like he's down about everything. But I was like, I was very happy with it.
I think the whole show, like top to bottom, was rock solid.
Yeah, I think it was one of the better ones from what I've heard and what I've seen. So
Yeah. And then
Also a good house, by the way. Like I think it was a good house.
like 350, 400, something like that.
Big Dave Meltzer was there.
Yeah, I heard that, and I haven't seen it.
I saw him.
I didn't see him.
I saw him.
He can eat my ass.
While we had eating ass, the shows I did not.
Just to clarify, that was Jurn Simmons.
Yeah.
Oh, we established many times already.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I think people expect that kind of stuff from me nowadays, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
We can cuss on this, by the way, right? That's fine.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
you can do
ass
whatever you
isn't
want.
that bad.
No, cunt would be okay too.
It's our fucking show.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. Like, you put this on YouTube, right? You don't want to be demonetized.
Yeah, because we are not
Because-
monetized. Also, I had to in the beginning I had to like check if we are adult content. I think I just checked it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't see Meltzer, but
So swear on.
yeah, okay.
Is it that fucking Meltzer guy?
I will battle. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but
No, but like I didn't see Meltzer, but I don't care if he was there or not.
I like the venue. Well, cool venue from the look.
Laboon was a good venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it.
Like the surrounding area was strange in my opinion.
Yeah,
We went to Taco Bell before, which
Where?
is a shitty idea in its own right.
I did not go to Taco Bell.
Yeah, but we went. Were you there?
No.
Oh, yeah. That we went to Taco Bell and there was just a lady in the corner on her phone, just insulting another person with racial slurs on the phone very loudly for some reason. Yeah.
Welcome to New York.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like I flew to Newark, I guess is the name of the airport.
Yeah.
So I just went to like a help desk after I got out of the flight to
Yeah.
get to my hotel. So I just went like, hey, what's the best way to get there?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you can take this shuttle. I was like, all right, cool. So I just had to wait for a little bit until the dude with a shuttle came along.
Yeah.
So I went there. We crossed the street. To, all right.
Yeah. Just want to take this towel
Yeah. Okay.
and put it on my ass because it's getting cold.
Fair enough. We crossed the street to get to the shuttle, and I guess the guy, like, cause he was carrying my bag or whatever. I guess he like bumped into somebody or whatever. I didn't even see it or heard it, but all of a sudden, some dude is yelling at him. It's like, "Yeah, it's because you were walking sideways, you fucking asshole." And I was like, "Man, this is a great first experience in New York." Yeah.
Nice. Like for everybody who's listening to this who never been to New York, it's exactly as you imagine it.
Yes.
It's 100% as you imagine it.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my cell phone.
Did you put
Maybe
it
I
in
sit
your
on
bag?
I don't know. I think I got robbed. A live on blown up.
By nobody, there's just a squirrel around.
Yeah. Nobody passed us to like.
Oh no, my Sprite. Sprite Zero.
Yeah, you gotta watch your figure, right?
Honestly, you should.
Yeah. Everybody should.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
I told you.
That's just classic Robert Dreisker
Yeah.
searching for his shit.
Big bad.
Normally I'm searching for my boots or my singlet or
Big bad Bethel, in effect.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was my first like New York experience with somebody shouting to another person that it was a fucking asshole. So, you know, I felt welcome.
Like when we all went to the venue and we all took the train together,
Yeah.
At some point, Tassilo just realized we were just swearing like the worst people in the world because it's not that socially acceptable here, I guess, to do it in the open or in the public domain. So we just...
I guess this is considered asocial.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, like, we all kind of have, like...
Issues.
Potty mouths, you know. So.
Yeah. The C word was used by me.
Yeah.
Because I thought you used it.
I mean, you already used it before. No, because I said cuck. Which is a great word. And I stand by my use of that word.
Yes, please do so.
And
I just was on the other side of the train like, have you just said cunt? And like, just people were just...
I think you got a really dirty look from a very old woman.
Yeah.
Right?
Not very old, but yeah, she was not happy with us being there.
Yeah. But yeah. Just be like that sometimes, right, Bethel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
What else should I say?
Yeah, like
I don't
come back to what shows you did because
Yeah.
these were stuck
Oh,
at the
yeah.
WXW show.
Because you had Darby Allin at WXW.
Oh yeah, what I wanted to say about that. No, it's like
cut Bethel up again, right?
yeah, he does it all the time.
Yeah.
So I think Darby Allin is exactly like Crowchester would like to look. The dude from the Academy.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. So, he was on the
Wrestling
Road to New York City show.
Yes,
Wasn't
he was.
Oh, that was the build-up for your match, probably.
Against Lucas
Somehow.
Robinson. Right?
No, it was not. Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Keep on, shooter.
Keep on.
So, what other shows did you do,
Yeah.
Bethel?
I did MLW on Friday.
Yeah.
The Battle Riot, which aired live on whatever
On some streaming
Fight Night?
service.
yeah,
Fight Night?
like they always. What?
UFC? Fight
No, like I think BN Sports or something. They were always talking about TV, so I don't know if it's an online network that's also on some sort of cable,
Night? Yeah.
Yeah, but with satellite
Channels
you can
or
get
something?
everything, I guess.
which was a
I guess.
great
I don't watch
experience.
TV anymore, man.
No.
No,
Yeah.
same. Like that was a good experience.
Yeah.
And also, like, thinking about it's pretty wild that Walter is like on
NXT.
is on NXT
On the takeover thing.
on the takeover pay-per-view, and
Yeah.
I'm like at the same time in the same city
Yeah. On a different TV.
on a different TV. Like
Yeah.
that's if you think about it, it's pretty mind-blowing.
I guess. Yeah.
And to be fair, I also was on this different streaming platform at that moment.
Yeah. I mean, me too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we're all
Yeah.
done it, man.
Yeah. I was in in that big old 5-minute tag team match with five
that
teams
wasn't-
in it, where I just walked around the ring and I yelled, "Let's get that bread." So
Yeah.
you know, I really made my mark.
Isn't it the guy that always yells about bread?
Yeah.
That's the dude.
I love getting that bread, son.
So, who do you wrestle in MLW? Battle.
Yeah.
You want me to like point out all 39 other competitors from the Battle Riot?
You've done like how long were you in the Rumble?
Like 10 to 12 minutes.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's good. Who eliminated you?
Ace Romero.
Oh, now I see it.
It should have been Ace Romero and another really big dude called Barrick Hughes.
Okay.
But as it often happens in such that sort of matches,
People forget.
yeah, people forget and stuff happens that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So somehow I ended up being part of eliminating a guy who should eliminate me.
Oh, nice.
That's all.
And then-
Table have time.
Yeah, we worked something else out, so I got eliminated.
As
by
he got
Romero.
eliminated, you went in his ear. You went, "Fuck you."
No, it's
There's
like
look in his
Yeah.
eyes while he goes down.
I mean,
Yeah.
See that? I'm above you.
let's be real for a moment here.
That's
like
really hard for me.
in that sort of match, it's like I think has there ever been a Rumble, maybe outside of WWE, where like for 100% things were going the way
They should.
they should? Like there's always something.
Yeah.
There's always
Probably-
someone in the way when there's a spot happening, because
Or it's like
how
you-
the fuck
you
should
even-
the guy know what 39 other people are doing?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I'm sure even in WWE, the Rumble never goes completely flawless.
Yeah.
But does anything ever, you know?
Like the good thing about this all, because now we're today we all met again, because I haven't seen you for 2 days now, battle.
Yeah. I didn't see you yesterday.
No, we haven't seen us yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, and because we...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yesterday went by so fast because I had to be there. I had to be at the MLW thing really early.
Really?
Yeah, I've been there from 1 to 11.
Oh.
Shit, dude.
So it wasn't a venue where they put like different shows, it was just this one show in that venue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool though.
It's nuts.
I mean, it was crazy being around for so long.
Yeah.
Around people like Jim Cornette, Conan.
Yeah. Did you so at what time was the show? At like 3 or something?
No.
No?
The show started at 7:30 or something.
All right. Well, then at least you had a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because that's one of these things that like it's been standing out to me like on these on this weekend is that there's not a lot of time.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like pretty. There's sometimes you have shows where you have to be there at like 10 in the morning and it starts at like 8 in the evening. Maybe that's a little too much time, you know. But I do always appreciate, because I don't know, like I prefer to just be relaxed and everything. And I feel like if you have such a little such a small time window, it all becomes like more chaotic and people become more stressed and stuff.
Yeah, also I think it's more than, it's not about a good match, but just get your shit in.
Yeah.
For many over here at least.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, okay, let's just get the match done and called so we can do it, instead of actually thinking about it and thinking like, okay, maybe something would make more sense than the other thing, you know. So
like I had a bunch of time, but still, like I wasn't really relaxed to be honest, because like, I mean, a match with 40 people involved, that's always gonna be stressful to call, because you always have guys like not paying attention.
And
stuff.
40 people at one point,
and also,
keeping them quiet, that's hard.
Yeah, and also,
it's not just hard, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's really impossible.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's my first time there.
Yeah, so you want to make a good impression.
You want to make a good impression. You want to be ready for
whatever,
everything they want from you. So it's basically, you're under pressure all the time, it's hard to relax. And that's another.
It's also a mindset thing, though.
Yeah.
You know, like you put yourself under pressure. Like they're not the ones that really put you under pressure.
No. Yeah, true.
Whereas like with the small time window, it's more of a thing of like, that's not really you putting pressure on yourself.
Yeah, that's just
that's the circumstances putting pressure on you, because like that's something that's out of your hands.
So.
Who won the match, like the Rumble?
La Paca.
Nice. Why not?
Yeah, that's a possible option, I guess.
Yeah.
Was it the main event?
I don't know, like...
You were there until the 11 battle.
No, the thing is, like, they aired Battle Riot on the
streaming service?
on the streaming service, but there parts of it were live,
and parts of it weren't.
And parts of it weren't. So I don't know. Like, I think the Battle Riot ended with the Battle Riot match, but for the show itself, for the crowd there, that wasn't the main event. And I don't want to spoil anything. So
sure.
Pussy.
Those MLW fans out there. So you would say you should check MLW out?
I think if you're really interested in the results, they are out there.
Isn't MLW by the
okay, but you should tell them to check MLW out, because you're on it. Dude, like,
Isn't it that the company that has everything on YouTube?
The MLW Fusion is on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But I think they're on TV as well. So they are
Well,
on
you
TV.
kept bringing up TV, so I assume so. Yeah.
So we were on TV. Is that what you want to tell us?
You're trying to rub it in that me and Shooter weren't on TV battle? Huh?
No.
We were killing it, dude. All right.
Yeah.
Shooter was doing the penis party.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
No context there.
how was that?
Okay. It was Joey Ryan's penis party.
Yeah.
Yes, penis party. Just to say,
Just to clarify.
Just to clarify.
Because there were a lot of penis parties in New York, apparently.
I guess. No, and it was like in the beginning. Me and Holmichel just asked Tim Thatcher like, can we just come by? And it's like, yeah, just get by. And you're coming? That's good. They need a ref.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll do that. In the end, they had 6 refs. One of them was Jerry Lynn.
Legendary.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was a stage, like some people walking around backstage and just, like, Santino Marella was there.
Yeah.
Messi Smothers, Kevin Sullivan, all those guys. And then I had 2 matches to ref. The first one I refed was the best in the world, Timothy Thatcher. Like, the best man in the world. What he does, like, in general.
I mean, I do have to say something about Timothy Thatcher. I love the dude, right?
Yeah.
But why the fuck did he not give me credit for getting him into Berserk? You know, like you guys talked about it on the podcast and everything, and he talked about how much he loves it and all that stuff. I'm the one who told him to watch it. Man, give a brother credit where it's due. You know what I mean?
He kind of enjoys this very much. It's like kind of an obsession now.
Yeah, I text with him about it all the time because he texted me a while ago a YouTube video about like why Guts, the protagonist in Berserk, is the best character ever or whatever.
Yeah.
So I watched the video and I was like, man, I need to watch Berserk again. So I did. You know, I watched Berserk again.
By the way, which Berserk should people watch?
The mid-90s one.
Yes.
Like the 25 episode mid-90s one. So I watched that again, and then I started reading the manga, and now I'm way further ahead in the manga than Tim. So, yeah. Eat shit, Tim. Thatcher, no?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
And he wrestled David Arquette, the current WCW World Heavyweight Champion, as he was announced.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened. And this guy
you
was.
don't believe him, Basil?
No. Yeah.
And that guy was like brought to the ring with by
DDP,
by
right?
GDP, who was in the building because he had like a yoga session, and because his motivational talk after the yoga session was so long, the match itself just went later and later. Like, okay, we have to put this one before that. DDP's not here. His pep talk is still going on. He's just not stopping motivating people out there.
It's just too positive.
Yeah, so it was cool because I didn't know DDP was going to come.
Yeah.
And then like having DDP, Tim, and David Arquette there, that's a cool moment.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So you had an actual moment in the ring with DDP?
Yeah. I was in the ring talking with Tim.
Actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. But you also had a moment in the ring with Val Venus.
That comes later, man. That's true. Because in the main event, I didn't know about what match it was because on the card it just said Team Joey versus Team Martinez. There was no Martinez in the match.
No. It's supposed to be Martina.
Yeah,
right?
because then Joey walked by like 20 seconds before.
Yeah.
Like the main event, I was like, okay, Joey, what's going on? What's the match? What's the finish? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that's Val Venus.
Yeah.
Nice. So it was like Sexy Eddie, Joey Ryan, and Val Venus versus
Martina, Scarlett Bordeaux, and Priscilla Kelly.
Yes.
Right? If I remember correctly.
And they did all the dirtiest possible spots. Like it was.
Of course.
What
else are you going to do in that match?
Like they had the ass-eating spot, they had the blowjob spot, they had the Sexy Eddie spitting out cum out of his mouth after blowing Joey Ryan.
Nice.
They had the vomiting on the cock spot, they had the bloody tampon spot, they had 3 girls dressed as bloody tampons doing dive spot.
Nice.
The human centipede spot, the magnetic penis spot, like all the classics you guys know and love.
Sounds like a regular Tuesday. You know?
It was just. Val Venus did a promo and Martina got an orgasm from that.
Oh yeah.
Like
I don't blame her.
No.
Is Val Venus in good shape nowadays?
He's looking healthy. He's like, no, he's not pumped anymore, but he's looking healthy. I think he's good.
I didn't know he's still doing shows. I thought he's
not.
just concentrating on his YouTube channel, smoking weed.
Yeah, I don't think he's really doing shows. I think this was just like a one-off thing.
I think so too. And he did one bump, and that was the bump he took for the human centipede. Joey Ryan got up, and everybody was like going up too, and he did like this penis thing.
Yeah.
Pumped up his penis and pretty powerful, and did then the
dick flip.
Yeah, the dick flip, and that was the only bump that Venus took in, I guess, 5 years.
Nice.
For the dick flip. Yeah, that was fun too.
Yeah. All in all, I feel like it's been a fun weekend so far. Right?
I think so too.
Bethel, you're going to WrestleMania tomorrow, right?
Exactly.
Do you want to go, Shooter?
Let's see how the prices are later. If it's $20 like the Ring of Honor show, I'm in.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I buy 2 tickets to have a free seat next to me. I will not do that. I don't have that $20.
I guess you won't be that lucky on WrestleMania tickets.
Let's see how it's tomorrow.
We'll see, dude. You never know.
Like, really,
honestly.
I don't want to put a number which I would pay. If it feels right at the moment, I'll do it. If not, I just go to a bar with the other guys and just watch it there, I guess. It's also a good option.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, every option is a good option here.
Yeah.
Cannot lose.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot to lose in this shitty city.
Yeah, but there's nothing to do with WrestleMania.
I wouldn't say it's a shitty city, but I think it's a city.
I would say that.
Yeah, it's a city you have to at least get used to or something.
Yeah, like that's insanely big city.
Yeah.
And crowded. I think it's not a shitty city. I think it's just such a big city that of course there's so much shit going on. You cannot just go others.
Yeah.
Because it's just everywhere. It's just too much. You said you're from a town with 2,000 people?
People, yeah.
I was thinking
peaceables.
I think since we're sitting here, I guess like double that just walked by us already.
Yeah, for sure. But that's, I don't know, like that's the thing. I'm not a big city guy anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And that is the biggest city. So.
It's one of the it's one of the biggest cities in the fucking world. So, but.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Sebastian left like 40 minutes ago to get some donuts.
Yeah, he still isn't back.
He's still not here.
Yeah.
Where's that?
It was his turn. We've been getting that bread, crushing those donuts every day.
Yeah, a dozen donuts a day.
Yeah, a dozen
Challenge.
donuts. That's how you get in shape, all right? That's how you become a real wrestler. No, but like Shooter got a dozen on the Thursday. I got a dozen on the Friday. So now it's Sebastian's turn on Saturday.
And he's just sitting there eating his 12 donuts.
Yeah, I feel like homeboy just bounced. Maybe he just went to the airport. Yeah.
Fuck
He
you
just
guys.
left. He just left. He's like, I fooled you.
What I like.
got you. Oh no, that.
Oh, there he is.
Look how happy he looks. But what I like, by the way, 2 days ago we went out with Aaron.
Oh yeah, Jackson Stone.
Everybody.
Jackson Stone. Aaron.
Eric.
Jackson Stone.
What was Eric's name?
Classic Eric Martin.
Oh, classic Eric Martin.
And Jack Moody. That was a good time.
Get those donuts here, sir.
I got the bread.
Nice.
Yeah, you got that bread, brother.
Enjoy those sounds
Of us eating donuts. Yeah. No, like
Load Up
just
is
talk
brought to
about
you
that.
by Dunkin' Donuts.
What's that?
I don't know.
All right.
You put it in
Now,
there.
I'll take this one this time, all right? But because you guys been hounding those the past 2 days.
That's not Apple.
But no, like I really enjoyed seeing Jackson Stone again.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen him
Great
in
dude.
forever, and I don't know. He's probably one of my favorite people from wrestling. So
He's so funny. I like him. It's fun to be around him.
yeah, he's the man,
Yeah.
and he should be everywhere
Yeah.
because he's a great wrestler as well.
Yeah, and so should we.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
honestly, after watching some shows, also before and after our shows, or today, the not penis and pancakes, what is pancakes and pie driver show.
yeah.
It was a different weekend.
You guys want to start a promotion called Peanuts and Pancakes?
Let's do that shit.
Yeah.
No, I think
But no penises, no pancakes.
Yeah.
most of the indie scene I've seen here doesn't deserve the exposure it gets. It's maybe a little harshly put, but
I think so.
we are so much better.
I like.
Let's say different.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a better way, different.
Yeah. The thing is just wrestling's all subjective. right?
That's bullshit, and you know it.
No, that's I do genuinely believe in wrestling is all subjective.
Yeah.
So, for what we enjoy about wrestling, we would be better people for it. You know what I mean? Than the people here. But I suppose for the people that go to these shows, these guys and girls are they want to see more, or maybe not. Maybe we would absolutely fucking kill it, you know. But
Now, what I think, wrestling is subjective, but also there are like some things in storytelling that should still be there, like the fundamentals. Like it should make sense. There should be selling, for example.
Yeah.
And shit like this, and you should set up things and tease things, and you can sit down, Sebastian.
There should be like.
I tried.
Okay.
And the rest is up for you three guys.
Yeah. Thank
Or
you.
like a piece of it, just to try.
Oh, it's a little dog.
There's a dog coming by.
Thank you very much, so.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
It smells like weed.
Yeah.
Dog?
No, it would come from up there.
Oh. No donuts for you, boys. Oh. Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
I don't know where though.
Yes, can you do
There
that
you
in
go.
2 hours?
Thank you.
Little does that person know that Felix would love to throw that ball for it.
I would really enjoy that.
But no, but like I know what you mean. Like, because I feel like that's lacking a lot on these shows and in these matches. It's just general like story and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And character and drama, because everything just kind of happens.
You're like,
Right?
the thing is, you can do, of course, matches where we spot in all this stuff and high flying. That's not the point.
Yeah.
But you can still do so much better with just putting in some effort, putting the spots together, not just going spot to spot to spot without nothing between.
And you know, like not to sound like complete like negative assholes the entire time. Is of course
That's my podcast, and I want to sound like a negative, complete asshole the whole time.
no, but like there is a lot of good in there as well, right? Like I think a lot of the execution is quite good of what they do.
Yeah,
but
Who
also
are those guys?
Totally agree. What?
just in general.
Sorry.
Just the execution of stuff in general, and they do have like some like unique ways to get into stuff with that we can learn a lot.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I
Like
mean?
the creativity aspect is like we and Berto talk about this very often. Oh yeah, sometimes. With Ilya, I talk about it very often.
Yeah,
How can that they're really creative ways to get into stuff. That's true.
yeah.
But that's the point. And you see that and think there's potential there. It would be so
Yeah.
much better to really make something out of it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but maybe for them it's the same thing with just not enough time. Maybe we're not seeing the right shows. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's probably true.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I think like people thought that it's a good idea to do like 30 people against each other match, and everybody just doing super kicks and zagiris and nothing.
Yeah,
So,
that was a match that happened. That's right. But
I think today I've seen more suicide dives than I've seen in the last 5 years.
yeah,
Total.
yeah.
by the way, you're getting the New York experience right here on Blown Up Podcast. Listen to this.
Don't say blown up in New York in one sentence.
Come on, it's not that bad,
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Too soon? No. It's over.
Yeah, let me get this one. Let me get this bread. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's easier to be like kind of negative about stuff.
Who had already 3 donuts?
This is my third one.
Ah, okay.
Calm down, Tiger.
I was want to
Dude,
know.
I'm hungry. You know?
Yeah, me too.
I'm speaking to Shooter.
Oh, okay.
So, please, sorry.
But yeah, like I said, like it's easier to be negative
Yeah,
about stuff.
fun too.
It's dude. Like I really enjoy it, but it's also the thing, like, because I've plenty of experience about being negative. Like when last year when I got injured,
Yeah.
I got super depressed. Like that was a real tough time for me. And but to be fair, like from that I did learn about like trying to look at it positively and giving it like a positive twist. And it honestly helps my mental state a lot. So that's like, even though like I don't necessarily agree with stuff I see on these shows and whatnot every time, it is a thing of like I try to give a positive twist to that as well. So like it helps me cope, but also like helps me like I guess kind of understand. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that makes sense.
how you feel about it, Basil?
It's a bad situation I'm in right now. Sorry.
with your mouth full of donut? You
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, it's a good situation, but bad to talk.
Yeah.
Sitting in the sun in Central Park eating donuts could be worse.
Yeah. Right?
There could be AJ around.
Yeah. That would be the worst. That would be the worst thing I could possibly imagine. No.
In New York City.
No. But that's the thing, right? Because it's I think it's good and like kind of satisfying. I don't know how it was for you, Bethel, but all the stuff that like on the shows that I did and everything, all the stuff did like that I did get over pretty much the way I wanted to. You know what I mean? So I feel it, and that does kind of like make me feel good about the shit I do. So
Yeah, that was interesting.
That, like, thing is, like, my experience, or my, like, on the WXW show, like, everything got a reaction, but you could feel that people, like, for example, when aren't used, like, for example, that a beta bomb from the second rope could be a finish in a match.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Well, yeah, we gotta teach them that it is.
Yeah.
I mean, because it gets a good reaction, and then people just wait for the kick out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So people didn't do their homework on Avalanche, on the research.
And everybody should too.
But that's what they're accustomed to, right?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. Like, and then, I don't know how it got to that point or whatever. But then you can't really blame wrestlers nowadays and wrestlers like in the scene and everything for doing that, because it's kind of like I said, that's what fans are accustomed to. That's what they expect, and that's what they want.
It's not an individual wrestler's fault. It's like a systematic problem.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I don't want to call it a problem because it sounds really negative again. Like
Issue.
Yeah, issues there. But it's good because, like, I don't know. I don't want to give the idea that.
Okay,
you can take it one shot. I don't want to give the idea that, like, I think I know better. You know what I mean? Because that's just not the case. You know what I mean?
The point is, maybe you're right. They just didn't have the time.
Yeah. You don't know all the factors.
Yeah, that's true. So, for leaving this wonderful Central Park, and knowing that you like Berserk,
yes.
What else do you like? Movies, series?
I think it's pretty obvious that like I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
right?
is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right. Big surprise there.
What house do you like? I think it's not very obvious.
I like a lot of them. I like Baratheon, Greyjoy. Yeah. That's pretty much it. No.
Stark.
Yeah, I mean, like, all the houses are cool in their own way, because they're all, like, gimmicked in their own way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. I like Vikings, another huge surprise there. Besides that, I don't really watch that many, like, series and everything.
Gaming. What do you like to game?
I don't game as often as I'd like to anymore. I really like God of War last year, but I still haven't finished it, which is too bad. But I also really like Dragon Ball FighterZ, like, because for that kind of stuff, it's easier as well. Like, you just kind of jump in, do a game or two, and then you get back out, right? Because I don't have that much time anymore, unfortunately. And and I think FighterZ was probably my favorite game last year. Besides that, I recently told Riku Bushido to buy Dragon Age Inquisition and play that, because that's the best game pretty much ever. So yeah, that kind of stuff, right? And then I don't know, like movies and stuff. I like most of the Marvel movies, but it's also because it's kind of me and my brother always go to see them in the cinema, because so I guess that's kind of the thing we do, so that makes it cool.
Maybe should we talk about the top 3 movies of all time?
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Broly.
You go through it.
Schindler's List and Mad Max Fury Road. That's the holy trinity of movies, Bethel. Do you agree with that?
Maybe not totally, but I don't know. Like that's
But you can see why, right?
yeah. It's like
Dude, that's the thing. Like, unlike Tim, I am actually a huge anime nut. Tim just likes Berserk and maybe one or two other ones, right? But I love anime, and I got into it because of Dragon Ball and Pokemon, I guess. But everybody watched fucking Pokemon, so Dragon Ball has always been like a big thing. Like I've always loved that, right? So the recent Broly movie, fucking. It's one of the best things ever, dude. But it's awesome, right? And then so I do like a bunch of anime. So like I watch Berserk and I'm reading it currently. Like I'm almost done with it, even though it's not finished yet, right? Recently I watched Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, which is really good. It's like a 32 episode anime, which is real fun to watch. And goes from like 1 to 100 like crazy, right? And then let's see, I used to like Naruto and Bleach, but they kind of got into the thing of where I would watch it weekly and wait for the new episode, and then it kind of just drags on forever, because they keep catching up to the manga and all that kind of stuff. My favorite anime is probably Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I've read that manga completely as well. Oh, no, we're good. Thank you. But yeah, like Full Metal Alchemist is the tits. Like, it's great. Yeah, I think those are pretty much my top ones. I like One Punch Man as well. Have you seen that one?
No, never seen that.
You should.
I just know the memes about it.
You would definitely like One Punch Man. So
is it like how many episodes? A lot.
No, it's like 12.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, I really like that stuff.
Cool. So
those are like my big hobbies and shit, I guess.
So
watching anime.
To get Bertel back into this talk, because every time it's about anime or whatever, he just phases out.
You've seen Dragon Ball, right? You want to talk about Dragon Ball?
I think he's not that passionate about it as you are.
Like it was a bigger part of my childhood, or like that's for sure. Yeah. And I still enjoy it today. It's not that I get really excited about it.
Yeah. Have you seen? I assume you've seen Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Have you seen like OG Dragon Ball? Like before Z?
Yeah. I enjoyed that more than Dragon Ball Z,
I think as like from a story and character perspective, it's better. But Z is just more like nostalgic and crazy. Yeah. So it's.
But yeah, isn't there like even like an edited version of Dragon Ball Z? Because back then they did like all those like what happened and selling moments because they should have needed to keep like the
franchise going. Or
whatever. Because they had to wait for new stories and had to animate it, so they just build up very slowly.
Yeah, they always do. Yeah, because that's the whole thing about Z, right? Is that like it's like episodes of guys just screaming and powering up.
Yeah.
So you could basically just watch every second episode.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't miss anything.
Yeah, I think they later like brought out Dragon Ball Kai, which kind of like cut that all out.
Yeah.
And then they like made it faster and stuff. But you also have Dragon Ball GT afterwards, which is horrible. It sucks. Like
I've seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes of that.
That was the thing. Like that's the thing. Like as a kid, like I said, like I was huge into Dragon Ball. I was a huge into Dragon Ball nut. So Dragon Ball Z ended, and I was super sad. And then they announced Dragon Ball GT. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, me too.
I saw like 2 episodes. I was like, this fucking sucks. I'm never watching this again. And that's exactly what happened. So, but Dragon Ball Super is good. I like Dragon Ball Super. Yeah. I didn't watch the first 2 arcs. Because it's just, you can watch that one in movie form as well.
Oh, okay.
Because they have the Beerus movie and the Resurrection F movie, and those are the first 2 arcs of Super as well.
Yeah. So
you can just watch those as movies, and it's probably better. But then afterwards, it's good.
So before we now stop this, what's your plans for today, Berto? On Saturday?
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna check out if I get to the Madison Square Garden for the Ring of Honor New Japan show.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Maybe right to
Giovanni or Chocolate Man.
Maybe that too.
Maybe, but if
You
not,
should always text Chocolate.
if not, there's something else
Yeah.
somewhere to do. So
Is that true in this town?
I don't know, man. I feel like I've pretty much seen it all.
Yeah, like I think that's it.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do?
We were probably going to go to a comedy club or something, right?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Comedy
well,
club.
We'll go back to the hotel because Michael needs to catch a flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in this town. I'm flying home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Back to Bielefeld, man.
Yeah.
Where?
Where?
The
Get the brat.
Bielefeld, the city that never sleeps.
New
No,
York,
but-
Rio, Bielefeld.
But so we'll go back to the hotel. I guess we'll get something to eat and see if there's like a comedy
Yeah.
club thing.
At the hotel we have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Maybe write the dude.
Yeah. Maybe I'll text Stokely or whatever. Yeah. But
So-
we'll see.
Thank you, Jurn.
You're very welcome.
I guess we will do another one sometimes. We're talking about not just New York.
Yeah. Let's do one at some point where like I don't know. You guys want to talk about like my career and stuff?
Ah,
That
no,
shit?
no, not
Or-
really.
I don't know what you guys usually talk about because the only one I've listened to is the Tim
Because the only one
podcast because that's
not
the only
German.
one in English.
Yeah.
You know. I think I listened to the Walter one, but I was just like, oh, I don't give a fuck. No.
By the way, congratulations to Walter for winning the NXT UK title.
Yeah. Congrats, Walter. You the man. Yeah.
And we're back in the virtual studio from Central Park. Yeah,
Sadly back
our
from Central Park. That's true, Robert. So looking around now, it couldn't be more different from Central Park, New York City, the Big Apple, the Big Easy, the city that never sleeps, Windy City. How is it called?
I can what I have to say now that I've listened back the interview we had with Jurn. I'm so glad there's no Dunkin' Donuts in front of my front house door anymore.
Anymore? Was there one?
Yeah, like there was Dunkin' Donuts straight in front of our hotel.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So
I think
you can imagine what my breakfast every day looked like.
Yeah, you can imagine mine too. We had like three of us had every day the dozen donuts for $12. That was every day. It was terrible, but it was great at the same time. Also,
Yeah.
like one small thing because it was funny. As you mentioned it, there was like the Dunkin' Donuts, of course, also not far away from our hotel. And I don't know, I think Michel, we went somewhere and he tried to remember where he is. So his like landmark he thought about was, oh, there's a Starbucks. Well, there's a Starbucks everywhere. So this didn't work out at all. Like, hey, we have to go there.
Wow.
There's the Starbucks. Oh, wait a second. There's another. There's another Starbucks. Oh shit, we're lost.
What a shit call by someone who used to be in the army, right?
And if you're interested in those stories, you can always listen back to the episode with Tarkan, Aslan, Andre Truck, and Sebastian Hollmichel, Tales from the Bundeswehr. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Robert.
Bye, guys.